So this is Darci's Corner. It's September 5th, 2022. It's Labor Day. Took the day off of work today because, well, everybody did. Well, at least I was able to today. Oftentimes in life I don't have a standard job where it's 9 to 5. Usually I work service jobs, or if I'm not working a service job, maybe I'm working some other sort of job where it's where you're working 2 or 3 months in a row, and you might get a couple days off here and there, but you don't get standard holidays off. That's typically the jobs I do when I work. Right now, my main job is working at a mill outside of town making animal feed, which is wonderful. I like doing that. But that means I get holidays off again. I'm no longer working 2 and 3 other jobs. I'm just working the one job, so I actually get a holiday off, which is nice once in a while. I recorded a Darci's Corner the previous Sunday, last Sunday in August. I recorded one, but it was really somewhat depressing. I was having a kind of a down day that day, so I didn't post it. I'm not going to post it. I don't need to cry all the time about how hard my life is, or how sad I am in a given moment. I do have sad moments, of course. However, this beginning of this month, the very first Sunday this month, if you're a Latter-day Saint, that's fast and testimony. And so that means that any member of the church or anybody who's attending the meeting can get up in front of the group and just bear their testimony. When I went to the previous fast and testimony meeting, a whole bunch of people got up and bore their testimony, and a couple of them were talking about how we used to meet in the basement of the co-op, and what an adventure that was. And the thing is, I was one of those people that would meet with them in the basement of the co-op, and there was 10 or 15 of us there at the time. Then eventually we grew, and we grew, our numbers grew, and we became a real church family, as it were. Called them wards, and then we became one. Anyway, this last Sunday, I got up before the end and I shared my testimony. And I cried quite a bit, because it's an emotional thing for me. It's an emotional thing for a lot of people to share their testimony when they do. And the thing is, I have been attending that church for the last 20 years. And so, for me, my belief system, my internal knowledge of what I know to be true within the context of my faith, I spent a lot of years developing that. That's a big piece of who I am as a person. And I was afraid that when I decided to transition, when I decided to become all of me instead of just half of me or a part of me, that I was going to lose that I wasn't going to have that anymore. See, the organization, the people there have the right to push me away. They could shun me. They haven't, but they could. And if they're adhering to the strict rules of the gospel, there's all sorts of things they could do and impose upon me, as opposed to not, basically just saying you can't come here, or you can come here but you can't speak here, or you can speak here but you can only say these things. And they have what they see as a duty to protect the faith from people who would seek to destroy it. And I kind of agree with that, actually. If you're an atheist, you're allowed to be, but then you probably wouldn't go there to tell people what an atheist you are. You don't need to do that. It's fine. Be an atheist at home. Anyway, I went and I shared my testimony, and doing that involves standing up in front of people that you may or may not know. In this case, I knew probably 75% of the people there, because I've been going to this particular branch that I'm living in now, or where I'm at. I've been here at least 18 years, and I haven't been going the entire 18 years, but quite a lot of it I've been going there. So I know these people, and I stood up, but I was not bragging or trying to. I wasn't pushing anything except the fact that I have a testimony, that I know that God loves me, that I know that I'm meant to be there. There are things there for me to learn that I want to learn. There are aspects of the gospel that I enjoy having in my life. By the way, if you don't enjoy having it in your life, that's fine. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but I know that my life always does the best when I'm trying to follow gospel principles, which is awfully difficult when those principles say that I'm not allowed to exist. So I had to make a decision that I was going to not adhere to that particular principle, that my gender was fixed at birth and that there's no possible place for me in the church otherwise. I don't believe that's true. I believe that me and my kind have always been here, that we've always been the children of God, and I believe that I need to be seen there. But I also believe, I guess I wanted people to know that once I gained my testimony, that's not something I'm going to give back. You can't take that away from me. It's mine. I have that now. That's a part of who I am on the inside. And nobody can take that from me. And that's what I told them. Said I haven't been in front of that group, in front of those people, for 3 years. That's how long I've been transitioning. Basically just before the pandemic started. And even though I haven't been there for 3 years, I never ever once lost my testimony. That never happened. So that doesn't mean I agree with every single thing that's said or done in the church. I don't. But I don't have to. I have felt tremendous, wonderful power, for lack of a better phrase, in my faith that doesn't have other explanations. And we can use all sorts of logic to explain away religion, but once you've experienced some things, once you've seen some things, I can't deny the things I've seen or the experiences I've had. I could tell them to you over the camera here, but that won't convince you one way or the other. And I'm not trying to, by the way. I'm just letting you know that my faith is still strong, and that I know who I am, and nobody can take that from me. And I'm very proud of that. So this is Darci's Corner. Peace.